President Uhuru Kenyatta's government seems to be sinking deeper into confusion as its various arms engage in turf wars, and the National Assembly appears to be at the center of it all.
Well, various leaders are now expressing concern, as KTN's Wilson Buru reports.
Mahakama wanaweza sema mambo yao vile wanataka, unajua hiyo ni kazi yao kusema na kutoa maoni, lakini na sisi bunge lazima tufanye kazi. Wataendelea kusema na sisi tutafanya kazi. Sio mbaya watu kusema na kutoa maoni huko, lakini sisi tunataka kufanya kazi, sio kutoa maoni.
It is a statement that has received mixed reactions, being seen mostly as a sign of disrespect to the judiciary. Prior to this, the National Assembly had defied a court order that had stopped it from tabling a report on the recommendations of sacking some of the Judicial Service Commissioners. Just 2 months ago, members of the Judicial Service Commission failed to honor summonses issued by the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee over its move to suspend the Chief Registrar to the Judiciary, Gladys Sholay. Then, last week, President Uhuru Kenyatta accused Parliament of hampering his government's fight against corruption with endless summonses of ministers, even though it is the prerogative of the National Assembly to provide an oversight role to the executive.
But surely you cannot have cabinet secretaries living in Parliament, to the point that whenever I'm even busy looking for these people for issues that require to be done, I'm told they're sitting in Parliament. Some of them have even been called for meetings that run concurrently. 2 committees calling them at the same time, the same day, demanding their How are we going to work?
It now seems as though the government is working against itself, with the endless squabbling and accusing Parliament of being a rogue institution whose only respect is to the decisions it makes. However, the leader of the majority in the House, Aden Duale, says this is absolutely not the case.
The National Assembly is fulfilling its constitutional mandate under Article 95 of the Constitution. And Article 95 of the Constitution is very, very clear on the role and the functions of the National Assembly.
The chairman of the Constitution Implementation Commission, Charles Nyachae, says the Constitution is very clear on the mandates of each arm of the government, but adds that there is need to clear the air over the same.
That there is a need for all the offices and organs that are established by the Constitution to have a common understanding of the mandate of each one of them, so that each organ understands not just its own mandate, but the mandate of the other organs, and where and how they interact.
It now remains to be seen whether the government will put its house in order and consequently offer the services that are much needed by Kenyans. Wilson Buru, KTN Prime.